How's it going, guys? For today's video, we're going to be talking about something that most people don't think about until after the fact, and that's some sort of barbecue shelter for when you're cooking or you're outdoors and stuff. There's several different options out there, from barbecue gazebos to umbrellas to pop-up canopies and stuff, and they all have their pros and cons, but I ended up opting for a cantilever umbrella. We were actually walking around Costco a few months ago, and we came across one of their cantilever umbrellas, and I was kind of sticker shocked at the price at almost $600. And I love Costco to death, but at $600 I just couldn't justify it. So I was actually online looking at different options, and I came across this particular one. This one is called, let me see, get the box here, Abba Patio. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not quite sure. This is their cantilever umbrella. The box is pretty tall. It comes in at 81.8 inches. So I think it's about 6 or 7 feet, close to 7 feet or so, if my math's correct here. It's a pretty big box, but this is a pretty budget-friendly one. It had decent reviews for the most part. And I think they're about 200 bucks or somewhere around there, but I've had this for a few months, and it's actually held up awesome. I use it for multiple things, you know. I don't have a mature landscape in my backyard, but the primary thing that I use it for is obviously grilling. But I have a couple dogs, and when they want to come out here and lay out here, I don't really have any shade, so actually I put this up for them. It's actually pretty good quality. I know it's hard to see in the video. I tried filming during the day, but I kept getting a glare, but oh, there it goes. You can see here. And with this one, it has multiple options on height settings and if you want to tilt it and stuff. And then I opted to purchase the actual weighted base here. They're 4 individual pieces here, so this doesn't come with it. It comes with this metal railing here, but you're gonna have to put pavers or some sort of base on here to keep it sturdy. You can obviously drill it into a deck or concrete and stuff, but I don't have that option here, so I opted with these bases here, and all I did was fill it with sand and water. But kind of give you a quick little overview of what it looks like here. And this is, I believe I ended up choosing the 11-foot option here, and you can see I have a pretty big griddle. I just finished cooking a little bit ago, but this is my Camp Chef FTG19. It's a 6-burner grill, and I still have plenty of space underneath here, and it provides a lot of shade so when you're out here grilling. But gonna give you an outside overview here. I've been pretty impressed with it so far. There's been a few times where I accidentally left it on, and we had kind of a light wind, kind of a light windstorm with a whole bunch of rain, and it actually held up pretty darn good. I was actually surprised. For a couple $100, I think I've gotten my money's worth so far. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and move this grill here, and I'm going to show you the different settings that it has. We're going to go ahead and put it up and down, and then I'm going to go ahead and shut it so you can see how compact it is when it's not in use. So go ahead and give me a second here and make some adjustments, and I'll get back with you. Alright, before I show you the different angles that this camera can tilt to, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, because I don't have an external mic or any sort of lapel mic, so it's going to be hard to hear what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to show you here. There's this trigger here, that's to adjust it up and down, and then this is to raise and lower the umbrella itself. I know it's hard to see here, but all it is on a string here. You can see it kind of just tightens and loosens there. So that's for when you want to tear it down, essentially, when you're done using it. But for this demonstration, we're going to keep it up here, and then when you make your adjustments for the level for the angle, you just kind of go up and down, and there's different slots. You can hear it click. So I'm going to go ahead and move the camera so you can see the different angles from a different point of perspective. So give me a second. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and adjust these angles here. There's 2 at the very top, and then where you'll hardly notice, but you'll start to see it tilt quite a bit. Alright guys, I'm sorry about the audio. I know it was probably hard to see, but I hope you got a good representation of all the different angles that this cantilever umbrella can do. But for this next demo here, is I've cooked underneath when there was a light rain. It wasn't, I mean, a downpour by any means, but it was enough to where it protected me, and the water just ended up rolling off. So I went ahead and just grabbed my little garden hose here, and we're gonna go ahead and spray it down just to show you what it does. So you can see, I know it's hard to tell, but there's no water penetrating actual underneath the umbrella here. It's completely rolling off, so it's not necessarily, I would say, waterproof. It's kind of water resistant, but this should show that even if you get caught in the rain, you're still able to grill or do whatever here. Let's look underneath here. I know the lighting's not going to be the greatest here, so bear with me here. You can, there we go. There's no water that actually got through here. It's all pouring off here, so this will protect you in case you're out in the rain or whatever. I know I used to live in Georgia, and it used to rain almost every day in the afternoon, and this would have been awesome to have there. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and shut it. You typically want to wait for it to dry before you shut it, just because of the mildew and things like that. Give me a second, hold on, let me wipe this camera off. Sorry about that, I had water on the camera, but you want to, I don't know where I left off, but you want to make sure you go ahead and let it dry just because of the mildew and mold and stuff. But for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how quick this goes down and how compact it is. So just bear with me. You're probably not going to hear me very well, but I'll go ahead and start tearing it down. You can see how compact it gets, and then you got two straps here, and then you just put them around, and I like to put it around the whole pole here, and it kind of keeps everything nice and compact and out of the way, so when you're not using it, it stays pretty slim or so like that. But I've only had it for, I don't know, 3 months, a little over 3 months, but I've used it almost every day when I'm not grilling. I come out here and open it up for the dogs to lay, and then when we're out here with my little daughter and we get her little inflatable pool, we put it underneath so she doesn't get sunburned. But one thing that not necessarily a con, but I knew this going into it, is this base does not rotate. So if you want to adjust the angle and you want to turn the umbrella to the right a little bit or to the left, you're gonna have to take off these pavers or this base here. You're gonna have to tilt it and put it back. But for 200 bucks, man, you can't beat this. I think it's a good value. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it, and if I last the entire season or two, I felt that it's an excellent value. But if anything happens from now until then, I'll go ahead and make sure to update my review and put something in the comments or something. But I think it's a quality product, and I recommend this. So I will go ahead and put links of everything that I used in this video down below, and if you have anything to add or have any other questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll try responding as quickly as possible. All right guys, thanks for watching.